Hey, what's up, y'all? You know, in Revelations 3 is where Jesus spoke to the church of Laodicea. They weren't rebellious, they weren't wicked, they weren't even enemies of God. They were simply comfortable, not cold toward God, but not burning for him either. They were stuck in the middle. And Jesus said something shocking. You're neither hot or cold, and it makes me sick. That's strong. Because to Jesus, lukewarm faith is more dangerous than outright unbelief. Why? Because lukewarm faith is deceptive. It looks like devotion without the fire. It sounds like commitment without the obedience. And it feels like a relationship without intimacy. Lukewarm faith goes to church but doesn't worship. Lukewarm faith reads scripture but doesn't obey it. Lukewarm faith prays only when there's crisis. Lukewarm faith knows about God but doesn't truly know him. But here's the heart of Jesus. He wasn't condemning them. He was calling them back. He was saying, I love you too much to let you settle for watered down faith. Lukewarm Christianity is everywhere today. People want salvation without surrender, blessings without obedience, purpose without prayer, and faith without fire. But you need to hear me. The enemy doesn't mind a believer who's lukewarm. This is because a lukewarm believer poses no threat. They don't pray with authority. They don't witness with conviction. They don't walk in power. They don't make hell nervous. But the moment you stir your fire again, the moment you return back to prayer, back to worship, back to the word, the enemy sees heat rising again, and he starts to panic. The world doesn't need any more lukewarm Christians. This generation doesn't need half-hearted believers. Your family doesn't need a faith that barely flickers. We need people on fire, people who pray with passion, people who worship with abandon, and people who stand for truth when it's uncomfortable. We need people whose lives make others hungry for God. Be blessed. Hey, before I go, be sure to look down in the description below for a link of where you can pick up some of the books that I've written and created just for you. There's Prayer Journal for Men, Notebook Journals for Men, Notebook Journal for Women, the very first book I published, and the very last book I just published this year. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for the support. Be blessed.